All right. Hello. Welcome to Fourth Dimension Tarot. My name is Maria. I am your Sherpa for this read. It's been a long day. Sorry. I am so excited to be here. You have no idea. I've been looking at the comments and they are amazing. I mean, absolutely positive. And people share their stories and how this resonates, and it's just life-changing for me. I can't even begin to tell you. I love that. I love that if you find that this resonates or at least is entertaining, give me a thumbs up or a heart or something. If you found that it resonated so much, you give me an example, send me a comment. I read them all. Please only send me positive comments. There's enough negativity in the world. Sorry, I have boundaries too. Lastly, if you feel like this is something that you can resonate with, or you like the vibe, feel free to subscribe. That way you will be notified when I put new content up. Like I said, I'm doing a monthly read for Aquarius for February. I will still do my darndest to get out the weekly reads for each zodiac sign at the beginning of the week. And we will check to see if it resonates. All right, here we go. Aquarius, this is your February read. Bottom of the deck, I have Page of Cups. Excuse me, Page of Cups. Incoming communication about a relationship. And if you're new to watching me, I do a 10-card spread. They're split 5 in each, and the first card is your overall energy. The one behind it is maybe the one energizing it or fueling that initial one out. So you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Your first card out. 6 of Cups. Somebody has very nostalgic feelings about you, as you know. As you can see, this older gentleman with the lab, maybe golden mix, is reminiscing about when they were younger. Has very fond memories of that as a kid. And who wouldn't? Look at that dog, super cute. And so I get the sense when I look at this card, Aquarius, is that maybe this is you. I get the sense this might be you, thinking very fond memories about somebody. Right beneath it is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in the upright. She's my fun VP of marketing and sales. That's what I call her. Maybe because I resonate a little bit. She looks great in stilettos, short skirts, you know, kind of classy. And she's posh. She's polished. She usually is ornate, and she wears more trendy than I am, for sure, because I'm an older. Okay, anyway, you get the idea. So this person is outgoing, loved by so many people, very supported, but this person's in the reverse. So maybe you are reminiscing about somebody who you thought was like this, but turned out to be like this. Could be you. I'm not sure. We'll find out as we go and clarify later. Next 2 cards is we have the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out in the cold. Somebody feels pretty depressed and sad. They feel the loss either of your absence, or you're feeling this way, that somebody else has moved on. And right behind it is the 10 of Pentacles. So I do believe that this was somebody's forever and ever that they don't have anymore, and that's what you're reminiscing about. The 10 of Pentacles is, again, in the picture, is a family. I get like a retirement party. They're looking back at their lives, the memories they've created, all the pentacles, all the great times, right? And they think fondly. Well, if it's connected to the 5 as the under fueling, energy, the 5 is not that in the slightest. The 5 is loss. It's feeling left out in the cold. Somebody walked away from this, or you walked away from this, and you're doing some reminiscing about what you thought was a pretty decent relationship. In the center of your spread, Aquarius, this is a big deal. So the center spread is your energy, and again, this is for a month, so this isn't a small thing. It is the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles is watching this investment grow. You've already put the work in. You've already invested time, energy, resources, money, a commitment. You've already put it in there, and you're waiting, or you're watching the return. That is at the top of your spread. Right below it is the 9 of Cups, and it's in reverse. I'm not feeling good. I got to be honest with you. The 9 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Cups again, you can only get 10. Like Tarot, the 10 of Cups is my Disney card. Like Everybody's happy. They're having a great time. The ten of cups here is, or then, excuse me, the 9 of cups in reverse gives me the vibe of you used to be happy and you're missing this happiness and you're at a loss. That's what this feels like. You're at a loss in experiencing what you once invested in. Again, if this doesn't resonate so far, just let it go by. Let it pass by. Lots of signs, lots of tarots out there that are messages that you can watch as well. Last 4 cards. You can hang in there. Got just 4 left. Next is the 2 of Wands. You have a decision to make. This is not, again, I talk to people when I pull this card. This isn't like ham sandwich or peanut butter. You know, this is more, do I want to move and start a new commitment life job in Japan? Or do I want to surf in California? Like, either one. They're life-changing wands. This is major decisions. This is the World card. She can go anywhere in the world and take the RV with her, but in essence, this is the card. Is you're reviewing what do you want to do next. You're in decision-making mode and you're evaluating your choices. That's this card. Right before there, or right under there is the Fool card. So what this tells me is there was a chapter that was closed, for sure, somewhere prior to this month, because none of the cards here show me the ending. It's recovering from something, and the Fool is jumping into something new. It's the 0. You cannot have an ace out on your spread without a Fool having precedent showing up prior. You know, it's got to be there, and I don't see it. I see some 2s. I don't see an ace. So you are jumping into a new chapter. This card represents, you don't have all the information. You don't even know specifically how this is going to end. You're just going to jump. And there's no GPS, there's no MapQuest, there is nothing showing you an outcome. You are going strictly off intuition, and your heart and your mind are kind of getting in the middle and making a decision just says, just go. And you're neck deep in the deep end. You just make that jump. Next 2 cards, last 2 cards, ending the month. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. 8 of Pentacles on the upright, Aquarius, is you working really, really, really hard into growing your pentacles. This person on the card is sitting at a computer, just busting her tail. She doesn't even have time. All this is takeout. You know, she can't even get up to go to the bathroom, and she's hustling. This girl's would have been making money if she were in the upright, but she is not. So unfortunately, you might be unemployed. You might see this as whatever the situation is, could be divorce, and it's draining you of much of your pentacles. But emotionally, this is also, you don't feel like you have any pile of any good energy, vibes, commitment, right? You're at a loss, which is kind of the read. And the below card describing this in reverse is the Devil in reverse. So not a bad card, okay? So the Devil in the upright. Okay, we talked a little bit about that. Sorry, my hair's everywhere. We have in the upright, this is I don't know how to say this. The Devil is the Devil. He is the Devil. He's supposed to represent something owning your lunch, like on a leash, right? And that's really every depiction I've seen of the Devil card is ownership of a soul. In essence, they own you because you're committed to whatever the hell you're tied to. Smoking, drinking, gambling, sex, fill in the blank, ... That's what this is. And I like this card because it depicts the truth is this person has both hands on his head and in total hopelessness with the puppet master strings. And this Devil is like, look, I got you. I don't even have to hold onto the strings. I only need one hand. In fact, I only need one finger. Now, the good news is it came in the reverse. Yay. In the upright. We all know what that means. We all know somebody that's struggled with addiction, codependency, narcissism, narcissistic behavior, whatever. It's all the same. It's all the same. You're owned by the fill in the blank. In the reverse is freedom. You're coming out of it. You're getting some downloads from the divine. So even though this is a kind of scary, dark spread, Aquarius. Sorry. Yeah, there's some hope at the end of the month. Actually, this reading can happen. You can get all of this down on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of February and be free and clear the rest of the month. I'm just saying, in the month of February, this should be part of the overall energy and overall points, I guess, of the month. So having the devil in reverse is actually a good thing. Is somebody is coming out of that. You, whomever this is tied to with you, I don't know. Every story is different, I am sure. If you don't relate, like I said, let it pass by. That's wonderful. However, for those that do resonate, hang in there. We're gonna do some overall clarification of your read. So let's start off with the 6 of Cups. Spirit, what can you tell me about the 6 of Cups? That nostalgic card. I'm going to leave this one out because this is the overall energy for the month, which is ironic. It is the Page of Cups, an incoming conversation about love. I didn't see that. Let's find out. Please clarify the 6 of Cups. This nostalgic memory for Aquarius. Tell me more, Spirit. I love sitting here shuffling. I'm telling you. I love the other tarot readers that just pull cards off the top. I'm like, maybe I should just do that and save us all like an hour. All right. Defining the 6 of Cups. We have Justice. You're nostalgic, but the Justice card is here. Behind the Justice card is the 8 of Cups, something you walked away from. And the King of Wands in reverse. Ironically, because you have the Queen of Wands in reverse right below it. So I get the sense that the nostalgic card is this King of Wands. And you wanted Justice because you walked away. I'm just pulling from intuition, but that's my first one. And nostalgia is if you could have it back, you want the old version of all of this back. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands. You wanted before there were changes. That's what I hear. Okay, the first one is Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's coming in to offer a new beginning. And you have the Judgment card. So far, we have 2 major arcanas out in this spread. And we're not even 2 cards in. We have Justice and now we have Judgment. So this is using your intuition. And this is also your spirit guides kind of guiding you as to what you should do in this situation on this new opportunity. Any other cards for the Queen of Wands? Thank you. 4 of Cups, something you walked away from. Can't make it up, y'all. And it's in the upright. Didn't I just say that? I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's talk about the 5 of Pentacles. There's some grief and some loss. 5 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. I got the 2 of Pentacles. There's a decision that needs to be made. There's a death and a rebirth. You actually got 4 cards on this one. Death and a rebirth. I get the rebirth. Well, I think it is dead. And I think the rebirth is an option. I think that's a definite option. Somebody wants to rekindle this. I have the Knight of Cups in the sideways. So in the upright, coming in, offering you a cup of love, take you on a date, have a conversation. And in the reverse, maybe not love, maybe you're repairing a previous situation. This is like, it was kind of, to be honest, like this, kind of janky. But this tells me somebody's sitting on a decision, right? Which kind of goes back to this card. You need to make a decision. Somebody's sitting on, should I come? Should I go? Should I have a conversation? Should I just walk away? The irony is the 4th card that came out to clarify this is a 10 of Swords, which is ending it. It's dead. It's my cadaver. And this was in the upright. There are birds here. And whenever I see birds, blackbirds and tarot, especially on cards that really, in like spreads like this. So whenever you're outside and you hear birds or you see black crows in the world of energy, I just use it like that, or tarot specifically. Crows represent incoming communication, or somebody wants to talk to you. Like literally, people have said, oh, I just saw some crows and my phone rang, that sort of thing. Or somebody's thinking about talking to you. They're trying to generate a conversation. And if you're a twin flame, you might even have some telepathic ability to communicate. It's another story for another day. Let's go to that 10 of Pentacles. Spirit, can you clarify on this 10 of Pentacles? You got the Strength in reverse. You got the World in reverse. There we go. Okay. And we've got the Page of Wands in reverse. Oh, no, in the upright. So, yeah, because I'm like, most of these should be in the upright. Page of Wands. Somebody wants to come in and have a loving conversation about rekindling relationship or just kindling. a relationship. This is describing the hope, because remember, this was hopeless in the 5, and the fueling energy is I want to restore. I have hope, but I feel hopeless. I wish, but I don't feel right. I messed this up, but I wish I could correct it. Somebody wants to come in and have a conversation about it. The other 2, I don't have the strength. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. I burned that bridge. I want to rebuild it. Last one. It is an ending. That has occurred. Now I want to start over, right? This is an ending. I want to go back and revive this dead cadaver. I want to come back in, give it life to, mouth to mouth. I'm not sure, but I want to come back and invest. So again, center of your spread, your cards, Aquarius. Let's get this figured out. This should hopefully, if it's not triggering any bells or whistles with you right now, this is definitely not your reading, and it's okay. There'll be other readings out there. Like I say this actually on a couple of them. They all can't be 10s. I'm sorry, this might not resonate. This is your 7 of Pentacles. Somebody is looking back fondly of the growth in this relationship, right? And they're looking at their investment take fold and shape. That's the card. Tell me more about Aquarius and the 7 of Pentacles. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else? Okay. Anything else? Oh, man. Tell me more about this 7 of Pentacles. Nothing else is coming out for this read, for this one card. Anything? Nope, that's it. I said what I said. That's it. So I'm not going to force it. 7 of Pentacles. You have the wheel in reverse. I cannot make this up. At the beginning of this read, I'm like, none of this makes much sense. I'm like, I'm not going to post this. I don't even understand this. Yes, Aquarius. Unfortunately, this makes complete sense. The Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is your timeline. This is your timeline. This is it. And the Divine, it's a major arcana. In the upright, right? You close out a cycle, you completed it, and the Divine comes in and can advance you and can give you gifts and can help you skip even timelines if you'd like, because you've learned your lesson and you've completed the task in that chapter and you get to move forward. In the reverse, somebody wants to come mess with your timeline. They want to turn it back. They want to rewind and come back and not finish this chapter. And they want to go back and revisit it. They want to read the story again. I don't know how else to say it. They love the story so much. They want to go and make it have a better ending. They want to rewrite the ending to that story. That's what's happening here. And how do I know this? Because you have the Tower and it's reversed. These are upright, I swear. I'm like, I don't know why. I mean, like, look, they're all upright. I don't know what to tell you. This is an upright deck. I don't know. Not in your story, I guess. Not today. It's not. Okay, so the Tower. Let's talk about the Tower. The Tower is when something like explosive occurs off the cuff. You find out news. You see something you can't unsee. You hear a conversation that you shouldn't have heard in the first place. Something has changed your opinion 180, right? It's completely, I was happy 20 minutes ago. Now my life is over kind of moment. That's what's happening. That's what happened. This is in the reverse. This Tower occurred. And when the Tower comes down, it is just leveled to the foundation, because the foundation was cracked. They could not build on, it was never built correctly. And I tell a story about my deck. If you haven't heard it, it's hilarious. So I buy this house. It's a little old. I like the older house. It's really stable. However, I went to go renovate the deck and try to repair it, etc. And I had a contractor, and he came in and he's like, let's talk about your deck. First of all, it's illegally built. It's screwed to your house. Number 2, there's no foundation. It's being held up by the 3 screws on the side of the house. And third, it's got like paneling as the actual wood. Like, you got to chuck it. I'm surprised nobody's fallen through it and sued you. Swear, that's verbatim. Of course, now it's a beautiful cedar deck. It's like huge. I did it my way, of course. So that's what I'm talking about. This shouldn't have been built on the foundation. It started off on a one night stand that ended up, toxic from the jump kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like this should have never even, a tent shouldn't have been put on that foundation. This sucker had to come down. That's what happened. Absolutely. The unfortunate thing are the people that jumped out of the tower to survive the collapse of the tower miss it, and they thought it was warm and cozy, and they want to go back in and revive this tower. And Spirit's like, nope. And so to describe, let's just revisit, what are we doing here? We are clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. So the person who lived in this tower with you, who built this tower and was looking at how amazing this relationship is and how this person may have messed it up, or somebody messed it up, and the person who's reminiscing wants to go back and repeat a cycle and change the storyline and bypass a tower and rewind and not do the tower again. The good news is the tower in the reverse is, it's considered toxic, but the wheel in reverse is also like this. The divine's got you. These are major arcanas. So the divine is seeing all this. And I don't know, I get the sense that it's not manipulation, but it's emotional. Like, baby, do you remember? Do you really want to throw this away? Look at all the years we spent together. That kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like that kind of nudge. Not total emotional manipulation, but trying to get you back. Okay, I've belabored that enough. All right, Nine of Cups in reverse. Tell me, Spirit, about the Nine of Cups of reverse. Thank you for Aquarius. That one jumped. That one like flew. Did y'all see that? There we go. There's two. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. This is the Nine of Cups in reverse. They want to go back and get their nine. They're miserable. They're unhappy. They want to have a fresh new start. They want to start a new adventure with you. They want to get on the road and create a new adventure and be successful about it. They want to be the champion. This card means the warrior that came back from the war, right? Win at any cost. And all the villagers run around, yeah, you know, that's a card. That's what this means. I want to be victorious in this endeavor, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to come in and do it. Last card is a Four of Wands in reverse. So in the upright, that's my marriage card. That's my long-term commitment. I'm willing to invest and grow something stability. And this was, it's down. So somebody's either divorced or separated, or definitely the relationship is tattered. And this is the center of the read. And you have a tower and you have a wheel. This might be you. Like I said at the beginning, rewind and watch that. This might be you, Aquarius. I don't know if you're the recipient of this. You might have created this shitstorm that you got to clean up, and I'm sorry, but we got to talk about that, because there are some heavy, like you got the Devil here in the reverse over the eight of Pentacles. Like that's burning down everything. And let me help you. Let me help you with this. Two of Wands. Let's talk about the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. So you have a decision. That's the decision card. What are we deciding? Should I reinvest? King of Cups is in reverse. King of Cups is the dad on the softball team. Everybody loves him. Says hi to him in church. He gives his kids a hug. In the reverse, you're not this person right now. This person is not available right now. This person is healing, and usually this person is isolated and, quite honestly, not loving and kind, and not very friendly, and not necessarily mean, just not apathetic, just apathy, numb. That's a good word. So don't have any love to give. No king. And that's not necessary. That's part of the process. Like I said, this could be you, this could be your partner, but you're feeling it. You're feeling pretty apathetic about the whole thing. Let's describe the Fool. Fool, jumping in, 10 of Cups. Somebody's going to jump in and try to make this work. I want my 10 of Cups. I want my happiness. Ace of Wands are going to offer a brand new beginning, and they're going to be passionate and flirty about it. Okay, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit. What do I got? Tell me that one. These two. Eight of Wands, income communication. Talking about rebuilding this with who? Queen of Cups. Remember, that's this partner right here. That's how people saw you. Stable, loving, kind. The married couple at the end of the block for 20 years. Lived in the same house. You know what I mean? That's who this is. So you're in the upright, or whomever this is. Your partner could be the, I don't know. You're the Aquarius. They're the person I'm reading about. But this is how they see you. That's Queen of Cups. Who are they going to communicate with? Queen of Cups. Coming in hot. And again, not all of these can be specific to exact things. How it went down, how the tower came down, because there's a lot of different folks. Page of Swords. I want to have an honest conversation. And that's what that fast, the Eight of Wands that was showing up with just a second ago, that's what this meant. And I have an honest conversation with my queen about starting over. And again, it's energy. So don't assume queen is female and king is male, because the king of cups might be somebody, you know, having more love than the other person. I don't know. I don't know. I get the sense that this is a man. I don't know how to say it. I'm sorry. I get that this inverted king is an actual male. That's how I read it. Let's talk about I'm just saying, you know what? Queens can do dirt. I'm just saying, ladies, y'all know we've made bad mistakes and choices previously as well. So I'm not blaming the king. I'm just saying, you know, this could be your read. Like I said, you might be the Aquarius that's watching and may have created your own shitstorm, as I said earlier. Moving on. Devil in reverse. I am very curious. I don't even know if I have enough to clarify, but we're going to find out. Tell me about this devil. Tell me about this devil and Aquarius. Lovers in reverse. First one out. Lovers in reverse. So Lovers is a major arcana. And the divine in your timeline has specifically chosen this person as your counterpart in this chapter of your story, and it's divinely orchestrated to the point of, so Bill is going to be at Costco at Saturday at 10 a.m. and Jill is going to be, we need to get her at Costco at about 15 minutes later, and they're going to both grab the popcorn bag at the same time, and they meet, or at a friend's birthday party, or out for dinner and drinks, or at the laundromat. I don't know, at work. This is divinely orchestrated. And I love other tarot readers. There's Barbara, Cancer. Love her because I'm a Cancer. But she says a lot, like, we all believe, if you're in tarot for a while, that in the timeline, we all signed up for certain lessons and we chose this timeline. There's assignments we are to complete. That's why, you know, I go back to my Christian roots and I talk about Jeremiah 29, 11 through 14. Google it. And it says, I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, a plan for hope in the future. Right? And there's like Isaiah. I could tell you like 16 of them, and they're all similar about your path that is divinely orchestrated for you. And if we're on it, we seem to be on it. But these are also trials and tribulations that we get stuck in, right? Karmic, we can talk about that. But they help us elevate and become better people. This person is on your timeline for a reason. It is a major arcana. It is not the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is my self-will finding some guy cute at the bar on a Saturday when I'm 25. That's the Two of Cups. That is self-will 100%. Checking out the goods and vice versa. This is a divinely orchestrated intermingling, intercommunication, or just a meeting. That's unfortunately, it's defining the devil. What happened? What happened here? Well, let me tell you what happened. Somebody's heart got shattered. So in the upright I always say completely shattered. It's the Three of Swords. And there, you can't duct tape it. There's no surgery to be done. It's done. It's glass. It's like fine glass. You can't do anything with it. And that's what happened here. And I think it took forever, ever. And I don't even think you're done healing, but it took a while. That's also describing the devil. Last thing is the Five of Wands in the upright. Fighting, screaming, arguing, like not on the same page. And that's in the upright, defining the devil. And the last card that came out is the Five of Swords in the reverse. So in the upright, in your head, anxiety, fear, conflict. In the reverse, it's a little deceitful and narcissistic a little bit, and a lot of ego. Great word. I see it's immaturity. It's choices that we make. Very immature. That's this card. It's very youthful, stupid mistakes that we do. That's the card. It could be 55 and he could still be this card. You know what I mean? So immature is immature. All right. That was fun. So Aquarius, I'm going to pull a couple more cards for you. because I'm nosy and I want to know really what's going on here. Tell me, Spirit, about Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. The Chaser. Chaser is a codependent relationship. Fear of abandonment. That might be some of the devil right there. And again, I think everybody likes being chased for a hot minute, but not when it's toxic. You know, that's a lot. I don't want to be responsible for that. And nobody wants to run. That's, like, becomes a little stalkish. You know, like I'm stalking. You know what I'm talking about. All right, I'm gonna take this card. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the other one. Open your heart, getting together. So you might actually be getting advice, or somebody might be communicating with you on, hey, you don't want to throw this 30-year, 20-year, 10-year, 5-year relationship away. That's kind of what I'm getting the vibe with and be open. And somebody's really, really persistent in trying to get this to work. Keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I think this might be part of the devil. with the broken heart, right? Camera. Yeah, it goes back to the 6 of Cups up here. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learning from the past, making memories. This person is stuck. They are stuck like Chuck on you. And this is part of the chaser. So if you're getting like pursued by an ex, that's what's happening, Aquarius. I just want to see what would this person say. I'm always scared to pull this deck because I have no idea. No idea. It's so random what comes out. Let's find out if it resonates. Oh, life without you is hopeless, dark, depressing. I miss your light. First card out. I'm afraid to lose you. Second card out. That's great. Now, okay, so these are called the Lover Oracle. Most of them are positive. I happen to be pulling all the dark negative ones. Let's see anything else for Aquarius. Aquarius, February. Any more for Aquarius? Why do I feel so lost? Why do I feel this way? It's just confirmation on the last card. You. I can't make a decision. That actually came out over here. I can't make a decision. That's you. Okay, 2 more. Is it over? That's that 2 of Pentacles we just talked about at the beginning of the read. Will you leave me like the others? Oh, man. There's some past wounds there. There's some past wounds there. It is dark without you. I am stuck in visions of us together. Yeah, you are so different from anybody around me. I do get the sense that this person that you're with, and this card is screaming at me. These 2, this one, the rebirth, death and rebirth. And then this one, I want to come and offer you my heart again. I want to start over. I mean, you had a lot of that sprinkled in here. It is all too much. The pain, the darkness, the sadness, the loneliness, the I'm being held in bondage by not only this addiction and that stuff and this, but more importantly, I'm lost. I'm out in the cold and you're moving forward and I miss you. Whew, that's pretty heavy, Aquarius. I do want to read off this one. I'm going to hear about it from every other zodiac sign because I didn't pull any cards like this, like I am for you. I just don't want to leave you in this space. Third party. I'm sorry. Third party. There were other things, okay, that got in the way of us being together. This could even be working too much. Let's just think hopeful. But I think that tower, you can't unhear and you can't unsee what you saw, Aquarius. And I think you're still healing. You're still healing. And somebody's trying to rush in and make it right. Values, we have too many differences. That's the other thing I get is that I still feel like this card, this one, I feel like they think that you're too good for them. And like that's a lot of this. They resonate with somebody from their level. I don't know what to say. Sabotage. Thank you. Thank you. I mess up good things in my life. Sometimes. Or more than sometimes. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. And again, this is the message of love. Oracle deck. Most of them are positive. I just have to be pulling all the negative ones for you, Aquarius. I'm going to stop because I I think we're all going to need a good cry and some tissues after this. And I'm so sorry, Aquarius. Please know, not, like I always say, not all of them can be 10s. Not all of my readings can be, but you'll always get the truth. I won't sugarcoat it. And I don't, why? The life doesn't. Why? I get the real facts from life, right? And you're not alone. That's what I really want to tell you. None of us are alone in this walk. You have thousands and thousands of people going through something very similar that you are going through right now. And I'm just reading the comments and blown away. I'm thinking to myself, when I went through a divorce 7 years ago, I would have completely loved to read some of the things that other people put in their comments and just vibed with them, because I wouldn't have felt so alone and isolated. And where did I go? What could I have done differently? And all this guilt and stuff that is really unnecessary. But it's, it's part of that elevation. I tell you what, I'm not the same person that walked down that aisle when I was 19 years old. I was married 28 years. Lots of life lessons. Love my children. They are grown-ass men, and they are very stable, and I love that. The flip side is, as an adult, I know what I want now, right? And I'm not willing to sacrifice my happiness, peace, joy, serenity for anything or anybody anymore, right? Right, Aquarius? So I think you guys are on the right page. I'm looking at your spread, and I don't see you bugging. I think you are also making the decision to walk away from things that don't serve you, from toxic relationships, right? So I think, love and light to each and every one of you that are watching this. A couple things, if you don't mind, if you could resonate with this, please hit the like button. And if you want more messages, hopefully really upbeat and positive one, hit the subscribe button, and then you'll get notified when new content is uploaded. Lastly, I'm going to try my darndest to get out a weekly read for each of you. And we can break this down this whole month, because you might have all this happen in the first week and then a real nice read later in the month, right? Won't that be great? Each of you are different. You're all going to come in with your own experiences. So I just know that I got you back the whole month. Love and light to each and every one of you. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon. Take care.